Alright, and we are gonna go straight back to Whiterun. Hello and welcome to another episode. That's Irilith. Of Journals of Jyggalag. Now, it has been a long time, but I do... Well, let's just... Where are you going? Let's just head back to Whiterun. Last time we kind of rather unceremoniously defeated a dragon. A feat that I don't think has occurred in recorded history for a very long time. I guess since before the Treaty of Stros-Makai? The first Treaty of Stros-Makai, right? If I'm remembering my lore correctly. Wait, no. No. Third era one... Sometime in the third era, a dragon was killed in the Battle Spire by Mehrunes Dagon's Daedra subordinates as they invaded. Oh, oh.
Being the supposed commercial heart of Skyrim, Whiterun is quite lacking in the market department.
Well,
to find anything of note.
Is that truly what you... What in the blazes was that? No one seems to be reacting. Except perhaps the horses. Maybe I... imagined it?
Zoo, Bikojel.
Bless you.
Lead on.
I would rather you stick to Tamrielic. Wait, it's 7 o'clock. Oh, I want to... Okay, that's fine. Please. Oh, you are now devoted to your deity. As a reward for your faith, you have received a powerful gift. Fantastic. It seems Azura is pleased with Rodias as he progresses on his chosen path, his destined path. Though the destination still seems unclear. We are now, for lack of a better word, leveled up with our chosen deity. And I don't know what that gives us. Let's see. Devotee of Azura. Activating a person in combat below 45% health based on the favor with Azura to paralyze them with 1 health? Oh, it costs 5% favor. Oh. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So it costs favor to use this. But if someone's below basically half health, I can paralyze them. That seems really strong, and I'll have to remember. I have to remember that I actually have abilities that Rodias' abilities you can use upon interacting with an enemy. Interesting. Very interesting. Awesome. Azura shows us great kindness. Let us continue on. Come, Fala. Let us speak with the Jarl.
Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble.
What have we here?
To look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
Seems they're getting rid of...
We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
What? Well, who are you looking for? Hrothgar.
A foreigner in these lands. Hrothgar, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
This seems like it is none of my business, but good luck in your
If
search.
you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.
A red guard woman. That's intriguing. You don't see many red guards. Well, you see some, but, you know, they're more integrated. Imperialized. It's not often you see them in their proper cultural getup. Like seeing a Dunmer in Bone Mold or Chitin. It's more impressive now that I've seen one up close. Well, rather impressive. My question is, how did they get it in here? Or did they maybe fight the dragon here and build the palace around it?
Good. You're finally here.
Yes.
I've been waiting for you. You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We're just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
I forgot to turn the music down. The watchtower, yes. The watchtower was destroyed, unfortunately. Only a few survivors were found. The dragon descended, and with luck and no lack of skill, we were able to slay it.
I knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
Well, yes. When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of... I don't know. Power or something.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Forgive me, Muthsara. The Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
Oh, is that what that was then, a summoning? So I didn't imagine it, that's good. What would they want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thune or shout. If you really are Dragonborn...
Dragonborn, yes, that's what they called me.
Use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to
Hang on.
Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar.
Yes,
This
that
hasn't
makes
happened
sense
in
now.
centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrothgar, calm yourself. What
The
does
Emperor.
any of this Lord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
No nonsense.
Whoops.
Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrothgar, don't be so hard on Avenucci. I meant no disrespect, of course.
Balgruuf is a
Just
good
that-
mediator.
What do these Greybeards want with him? That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor.
I see.
I envy you, you know. To climb the 7,000 steps again.
I
made the pilgrimage
how many
once.
steps?
Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High
Kind of like Talvani.
Learn what the
You know,
Greybeards
disconnected and
You've done a great
uncaring about
service for me and
the
my
current
city,
events.
Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun.
Thane.
Greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I
Oh,
assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon
A-
from
a-
my
a what?
armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored
see.
to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business,
They're
Lorette.
Dragonborn.
Still have a city to defend.
Dragonborn.
Yes, my lord.
Dragonborn. Perhaps we should, I may need to brush up on my reading and learn more about what this Dragonborn these Nords mention is. Anything to add, Zelzaz?
Everything all right?
Sure. I have a gift for you? I have a gift for you.
You do? That's very kind of you. What is it?
Well, you looked hungry and...
Ah, fresh game. Thank you.
Of course. Alright.
Good talk.
Indeed. Alright, so... Hi, Hrothgar, the Greybeards. The Nords think I'm this Dragonborn. So, Rodias has been made Thane of Whiterun Hold. He has slain a dragon with much assistance from the guards, and has been summoned by a reclusive collection of elders up in a monastery in the throat of the world. The whole reason Rodias came here to Skyrim was to find his destiny, the destiny that Azura had crafted or had instructed him to pursue. And it seems like we're finally on the right trail for that. Hello?
So you're the one who helped with the dragon?
Oh my god.
I'm Lydia. It's an honor. You're a hero. Whatever it is, I'm supposed to tell you.
Oh, you're the house cats. Carl? House Carl? What, before we continue, tell me, what exactly does a House Carl do? Are you, like, the help, or...?
I keep you and your belongings safe, or die trying. Before you, I was responsible for guarding the Jarl's children. As much as I respect Jarl Balgruuf, his spawn are a nightmare.
Yeah, they do seem the contentious sorts. I did not enjoy my time talking to them. I'll be honest, House Carl, you don't seem overly enthusiastic about this arrangement.
Look, Irilith and 8 other guards were out there. I knew all of them, including the ones who didn't make it back. Hroki, Tor, Faldir, Yorving, and Oswald.
Yes.
I had known them for years. Now,
Well, they
out of
seemed very
nowhere,
nice.
Some drifter shows up and helps fight a battle that cost us half the soldiers there. I look at the other people in the Jarl's court. Hrothgar is a good fighter, but downright stupid. If you haven't met Nazim yet, you'll know what the problem with him is the moment you do. And I'm sure
I
the
don't
great
think I've
names
had
in
the
Battleborns
pleasure.
have already asked that you preoccupy yourself with their inane feud. I find
Oh
it
yes,
hard
there
to
was a
believe
woman.
that out of nowhere, we're finally getting a respectable member of the Whiterun court. Especially after they came back from a battle that killed 5 of my friends.
Well, in my defense, they were dead by the time I got there. There wasn't a whole lot, you know, I could have done. Well, listen, well, let me just be frank. I don't particularly enjoy your attitude. From what I understand, you are, you know, I'm your boss, so...
Sorry, but I'm not the type to hide behind politeness when I see there's a problem. Don't consider it personal, because I don't even know if I can respect the position of Thane anymore.
Well, is this going to be a problem then? Perhaps you'd be better off staying put.
Not a problem worth worrying over. You're a Thane, I'm a House Carl. I know what my duties are, but I'm an honest woman. I'll make sure you keep breathing, but you need to know my concerns if I'm going to do that.
Are we off to High Hrothgar?
Tell.
We could either go through the path near Falkreath, or travel around the throat of the world.
What was... Are you on the... Do you have a cold? What was that? Yes, I would like to see what the Greybeards have to say. And I guess another hand would not hurt in this journey.
Me too. And
And going with you is my job, so...
Before we're gonna, well, just one more thing. If we could circle back to the nature of this employment, what my position as Thane, what does that really entitle me to?
It means that the Jarl and the rest of the Hold has deemed you a hero. Who am I kidding? Nowadays, a lot of successful merchants get that title for helping to fill the coffers of Jarls all around the province.
That does kind of... that brings it down a bit, I'll admit. Right, well... let's go. House Carl.
I'm right behind you.
Okay, so... we have Lydia. This is IFD Lydia. And I don't think... I think I'm gonna switch her armor. I think I'm gonna switch her armor because it's kind of taken me out of it. But yeah, I'm excited to play with that follower. I don't know if she's gonna be a mainstay. I don't know if she's gonna stick around for the whole journey. But I've, you know, I mean, there's a million followers I haven't played with, and I'll probably keep her in the party unless I hate her. I guess we'll find out. But I've heard good things. I've heard really good things about this follower mod. I'm going to change her armor and some other things, so.
Let's go.
Alright, well, I guess I don't actually have any armor for her to wear at the moment. Oops. Come on, Lydia.
I can't say the idea of climbing up the tallest mountain in Tarmiel is very appealing, but I am very interested in knowing more about your powers.
Yes, me too. Me too. The climbing, well, yeah, I've gone hiking before, and I'm sure the 7,000 steps is just Nordic exaggeration. They do like to talk big. So we're gonna get a good night's rest and then head over to, or start our journey, I should say, to High Hrothgar. Yeah. So, a couple things. No armor to give her right now, but I'll keep looking. But more importantly, I leveled up, so I am going to take... Okato's preparation. So this will automatically cast Stone Flesh on me, which means Okato's recital, Okato's recital will be empty for something else. Empty left hand to clear. And then we have also just purchased... I haven't learned... I purchased a couple of spells. Locate Object. I want more alteration, like quality of life spells. So I got Locate Object, Mage Light, Perilous Path might be fun. Wither might be fun. I got Restoration. Heals 2 points of health per second for 60 seconds. So it's not super strong, but it's literally free with Okato's Recital. So if I just pop this... I am a wizard! Bada bing! And now I will be regenerating health slowly in combat. Coupled with the Destiny point I already got. Did I get any more Destiny points, by the way? My health regen in battle is going to be pretty good. I did get another Destiny point. Nice. 10% more weapon damage. Don't mind if I do. What is this? Magic Shell. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh, I saw Spell Sword? Spell Sword? That's literally me. Yeah, Spell Sword. Move 15% faster while casting spells. Hey. So Rodias is making moves. All right, for real this time. Off to.
I don't exactly mind traversing a war-torn country.
For real this time. Off to High Hrothgar. Where is High Hrothgar? Oh, I see. Goes back through Riverwood. But it'd probably be better if we went through Hrothgar. So we need to go east. East it is.
I was cooped up in Whiterun for too long.
Well, perhaps don't get used to it. You keep wandering off. Lydia. Lydia. House Coral. Where is she? What? I don't think you can just take these. Although she doesn't seem to mind.
Learning a lot about fighting and traveling, aren't you? Don't worry, I'll help you along the way.
There is simply no way she just said that to me. I am a student of the North God style, woman. And I'm your Thane. I'm your Thane. Preposterous. Okay. It looks like she was sandboxing when she shouldn't have. This should fix things. Alright. Where is Ivarstead? This way. And I've got to be honest, I'm kind of getting sick of this outfit. I looked to see if there were any robes I could craft, but there weren't. So I want to keep an eye out for kind of a change of clothes here, if we can find some darker robes. Maybe with some red accents, I think would fit Rodias very nicely. Also, man, it is a foggy morning. It'll be difficult to see threats until they're upon us. Upon us! No. Oh, yes, actually. Well, we're passing the towers into the New West. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe that this is Hrothgar? This is the rift. This is Hrothgar, right? Because this is Hjalmark. And this is the Reach. And this is... No, wait, this is Hjalmark? Hjalmark, Hrothgar, Whiterun Hold. What is Falkreath called? Ah, damn it. We're going west is the point.
You're not good with the unconventional kind of fighting, are you? Neither am I, but I'll admit that it works better sometimes.
What do you mean unconventional? The North God style is based on adaptability and using whatever tools the environment provides to you at a moment's notice. It is all about being unconventional. I could teach you a few things, though I don't know how much you would.
Send a group to High Hrothgar? Fair enough.
Yes. Well. East March. Okay, I totally forgot that was a name. I believe I see another Sky Shard. That has to be a perk point, right? We'll find out here shortly. Yeah, it's 6. That's a perk point. Alright, well, let's do it. Let's go ahead and pick up Alter Self Resistances. I'm going to further increase my fire resistance. And I'm also going to increase my frost resistance, since I feel like those are the two most frequent elements that you run into enemy mage is casting. Yeah, so Rodias is progressing in his understanding of the arcane. And he's using powerful alteration magic. Oh my god. Yeah. Ah, he tripped. Oh. 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 Whew. Hey, not bad. I really like the I really like this one, the Perilous Path. It fits perfectly with the North God style. Quagmire. If you know, you know. Alright, let's go. Where is Ivarstead? Am I going the right direction? Oh, Nelly, I have not been. Okay, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Wow. The mountains are really something. This dark water river? Wow. It's gonna be a long episode. I keep getting distracted with all these cool things on the road. Am I going the right way now? No, where are you going, Rodias? I'm sorry. Oh, a Daedroth. Okay. I want your soul for my lady. Okay, this might be time to bust out. Lydia is good for tanking damage. Oh, there it is. Say. Well, that seemed almost familiar, didn't it? The way its soul entered my gem upon its death. It was not unlike what the dragon did. Celestas, I'm trying to have a revelation. Where are you? Celestas.
Apologies. Let me get out of your way.
It's quite alright. What's a Daedroth doing here? Who summoned you? Or did you perhaps slip beneath the liminal barrier? Barrier. Well, Celestas might make use of your ingredients. Now, I remember. Dragonborn. Ah. Yes, I picked this up in Helgen. Some sort of religious religious text, perhaps? Let's see here. The Book of the Dragonborn by Prior Emelin Madrin, Order of Talos, Wayne Priory. Year 360 of the Third Era, 21st of the reign of His Majesty Pelagius IV. Let's see. Many people have heard the term Dragonborn. We are, of course, ruled by Dragonborn emperors. This text is out of date. We are, of course, ruled by Dragonborn emperors, but the true meaning of the term is not commonly understood. For those of us in the Order of Talos, this is subject near and dear to our hearts. And in this book, I will attempt to illuminate the history and significance of those known as Dragonborn. Down through the ages. Most scholars agree that the term was first used in connection with the Covenant of Akatosh, when the blessed Saint Alessia was given the Amulet of Kings, and the dragon fires in the Temple of the One were first lit. Akatosh, looking down with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart and blessed Saint Alessia with this blood of dragons, and made a covenant that so long as Alessia's generations were true to the dragon blood, Akatosh would endeavor to seal tight the gates of oblivion, and to deny the armies of Daedra and undead to their enemies, the Daedra-loving Aelids. So they believe their dragon god bled a necklace. I suppose stranger things have happened. Malakath and all that, but those blessed by Akatosh with the dragon blood became known more simply as Dragonborn, The connection with the rulers of the Empire was thus there from the beginning. Only those of the dragon blood were able to wear the Amulet of Kings and light the dragon fires. All of the legitimate rulers of the Empire have been Dragonborn. The emperors and empresses of the first Cyrodiilic Empire, founded by Alesia, Riemann Cyrodiil and his heirs, and of course Tiber Septim and his heirs, down to our current emperor, His Majesty Pelagius Septim IV. Because of this connection with the emperors, however, the other significance of the Dragonborn has been obscured and largely forgotten by all but scholars and those of us dedicated to the service of the Blessed Talos. Who was Tiber Septim? Very few realize that being Dragonborn is not simply a matter of heredity. Being the blessing of Akatosh himself, it is beyond our understanding exactly how and why it is bestowed. Right, okay. I don't believe I have any Septim blood in my... Stunmer are actually pretty strict about the sanctity of our bloodlines, so I feel like, yes, no. Though I believe Kataraya, there is precedent for Dunmer Dragonborn, an empress of the Third Era, I believe. I should have studied history more. There's a ship named after her, Empress Kataraya. I'm quite certain it's Kataraya. And nevertheless. Where was I? Those who become emperor and light the dragon fires are surely Dragonborn. The proof is in the wearing of the amulet and the lighting of the fires. But were they Dragonborn and thus able to do these things, or was the doing of... Or was the doing the sign of the blessing of Akatosh descending upon them? All that we can say is that it is both and neither a divine mystery. Yes, yes. Tell me more about dragons in themselves, please, book. The line of Septims have all been Dragonborn, of course, which is one reason the simplistic notion of it being hereditary has become so commonplace. But we know for certain that the early Cyrodiilic rulers were not all related. There was also no evidence that Riemann Cyrodiil was descended from Alesia, although there are many legends that would make it so, most of them dating from the time of Riemann and likely attempts to legitimize his rule. Ah, yes. The Hillock. I've read that book. We know that the Blades, usually thought of as the Emperor's bodyguards, originated in Akavir Crusaders. We know that the Blade... a lot of reading. We know that the Blades, usually thought of as the Emperor's bodyguards, originated in Akaviri Crusaders who invaded Tamriel for obscure reasons. In the late First Era, they appear to have been searching for a Dragonborn. The events of Pale Pass bear this out, and the Akaviri were the first to proclaim Riemann Cyrodiil as Dragonborn. In fact, it was the Akaviri who bit the most to promote his standing as emperor, although Riemann himself never took that title in his lifetime. Really? I didn't know that, actually. And of course, there is no known hereditary connection between Tiber Septim and any of the previous Dragonborn rulers of Tamriel. Whether there can be more than one Dragonborn at any time is another mystery. The emperors have done their best to dismiss this notion, but of course, the imperial succession itself means that at the very least there are 2 or more potential Dragonborn at any one time. The current ruler and his or her heirs. The history of the Blades also hints at this, although little is known of their activities during the interregnum between Riemann's empire and the rise of Tiber Septim. Many believe that the Blades continue to search out and guard those they believed were or might be Dragonborn during this time. So during the Three Banners War, the Blades were possibly searching for and protecting possible Dragonborn emperors. Currently, a Mede sits upon the Ruby Throne, a Colovian warlord by the name of Titus. Perhaps we should not... I fear that adopting the title of Dragonborn does paint a bit of an imperial target on my back. No? Do I have a claim to the Ruby Throne? That's a wild thought. Oh, so many questions. Lastly, we come to the question of the true meaning of being Dragonborn. The connection with dragons is so obvious that it has almost been forgotten. In these days when dragons are a distant memory, we forget that in the early days, being Dragonborn meant having the dragon blood. Some scholars believe that was meant quite literally, although the exact significance is not known. The Nords tell tales of Dragonborn heroes who were great dragon slayers, able to seal the power of the dragons they killed. I see. Indeed, it is well known that the Akaviri sought out and killed many dragons during their invasion, and there is some evidence that this continued after they became Riemann Cyrodiil's Dragon Guard. Again, this connection to the dragons, the direct predecessors to the blades of today. I leave you with what is known as the prophecy of the Dragonborn. It is often said to originate in an Elder Scroll, although it is sometimes attributed to the ancient Akaviri. Many have attempted to decipher it, with many also believed... And many have also believed that its omens have... My gods, this is a long-winded book. And nary a picture. Or some artistic rendition. Many have attempted to decipher it, and many have also believed that its omens had been fulfilled, and that the advent of the last Dragonborn was at hand. I make no claims as interpreter of prophecy, but it does suggest that the significance of Akatosh's gift to mortal kind has yet to be fully understood. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world, when the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the Dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world eater wakes, and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn. Right, well, that's ominous. Brass tower. Thrice blessed. All this talk of towers. I believe I recall some manner of mention of towers in a sermon, but the exact nature of the I don't recall. Thrice blessed. The tribunal, perhaps? Red tower. Well, that one's obvious. Perhaps I should do a little more digging into this prophecy and talk of towers and wheels. Of course, I'm not sure if they have libraries in Skyrim. Well, if they don't, I'll build my own. Alright, let's find Ivarstead. What is going on here?
Another day, another victory.
Oh, alright, let's slowly back up. It's a civil war. Yeah, well fought. No, who won? Or Storm? Yes, Skyrim for Nords. Yes, good job. Don't interact. They'll talk your ear off about Talos and Oh, what now? Ooh, a troll. What is perilous path? I think
just started having fun.
we're getting pretty good at that. Stormcloak. Kim Raven. What? Oh, heavy armor. Oh. Chimarvamidium. Ancient Tales of the Dwemer. Ooh. Hey, I like Dwemer. Starting to get a bit of a collection. Yeah, I think Rodias is slowly discovering his love of reading. Man, I would love to just read. There's so many books, and I think Rodias is going to make a point of kind of expanding his knowledge, because he has a lot of questions, and you know, there's only so much he can gain from talking to the local populace. So he's going to be keeping an eye out for books on pretty much anything to do with Dragonborn, or towers, or anything that really piques his interest. He's always been a fan of reading. Oh, we've made it.
I think I owe you a bit of an apology, Thane.
Yes, but also, what's spurring this on? So you finally do believe that I killed the dragon, then?
Not alone, at least. Every guard that fought alongside you was just as much of a hero. But it's clear as day that you can hold your own in a skirmish. I shouldn't have doubted you in that regard. In fact, I should be grateful that out of everyone, Jarl Balgruuf made me your housecarl. It's good to get out of the walls, and you're not some stuck-up merchant. I can only imagine what it'd be like if he assigned me to guard Nazim.
Yes, you mentioned him. I don't know if I've had the displeasure, but just from the name alone, he seems awful, just awful. Fair enough. I understand that some might be skeptics. If someone told me what I told you, or what the Jarl told you, I would have had trouble believing it myself.
It's more about the soldiers you fought alongside than you. Look at what's happening all around the province. Every day, men and women from all over Skyrim die fighting to keep the Empire together, or to free their homeland. And the Jarls are honoring merchants. It makes me sick to my stomach.
I see. Where do you stand on that, the civil war of your homeland?
Oh, I'm not brave enough for politics.
My mother was a Nord, and my father was an Imperial. If you were wondering why my name and line of work don't match.
The Empire thinks they'll have a better chance of defeating the Elves if we're united, and the Stormcloaks think we need to start fighting sooner. Both sides are fighting for what they believe in, and I can respect that. Even if it makes the whole thing incredibly pointless.
When you say the elves, what do you mean? I know what you mean. I won't pretend that I don't know what you mean. I know what you mean. I suppose it's a bit of a waste to see your people die like this, only to assuredly be forgotten.
That's the one issue I have with you being dubbed a Thane. In 100 years, they'll sing about how the Dragonborn saved Whiterun, not how Skyrim's sons and daughters fought for their homeland. It's not your fault, though. It's a somber topic, but I'm glad we had this conversation. I don't want to sound ungrateful either. I'm happy to be out here fighting alongside you.
Right.
Ivarstead doesn't seem that bad. Quite peaceful, actually. I wouldn't mind stopping by the inn, though, before scaling the mountain.
Yes. We've been traveling for quite some time. Stopping by the inn might be a good idea. Alright. Gang. What?
Did you drink a potion of inconsideration?
Huh? What's happening? Are they not allowed in here? Did I hear you singing to yourself earlier, Selzas?
Ah, yes. I suppose you might have done.
It's curious, I didn't figure you for a singer.
I am not.
Then, well, explain yourself.
I sense my family back in Thorn. I can feel them singing songs I can recall hearing when I was young. I join in with them, despite being so far away. It makes me feel home in a way. I miss them greatly.
I see. I haven't given much thought to my family back in Morrowind. That's sweet. Well, that that clears things up.
Yes, I imagine it does. Let's get back to it then. Yeah.
Let's get a room for the night.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
The barrow? Haunted, you say?
There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul.
Okay. Do the spirits haunt your town as well?
Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow?
Huh. Well, that sounds rather interesting. If it's nearby, I suppose I could check it out. No promises, though.
If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest.
I would like to... Oh, actually... I'm here on a bit of a pilgrimage up to the monastery, Hrothgar. Is there anything you could tell me about it?
The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed.
Disappointed? Okay, well, back to the barrow. Has anyone ever explored it or investigated it and returned?
About a year or two ago, some fella named Windelius came through. Said he was some kind
frankly
of
ridiculous
treasure
name.
hunter. I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night we heard screams from the barrow, and that was it. We never saw him again.
Okay. Superstitious nonsense, probably, but I'll check it out. Listen, I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
And just in case, I'll take the private bath key as well.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Alright.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Okay. I'll find my own way.
I don't understand why Nords distrust magic. Magic is an incredible tool, allowing us to achieve fantastic things. Refusing to use it is frankly stupid. Why would you put yourself at such a disadvantage?
Yeah, well, Nords.
I very
I'm
much
sure.
enjoy inns. After a long day of traveling, one can sit down, get some food, drink.
Yes, yes.
relaxation, and
Well, after the
entertainment.
Oblivion Crisis, magic across Tamriel was distrusted. The Mages College shut down. With only the Synod and the College of Whisperers remaining. Where the fuck is my bed? No, that's clearly yours. Though the Nords do seem overly distrustful, more so than others I've encountered. Perhaps something happened specifically here in Sky... Hello? Are you quite alright? Going to bed now. Okay, we are getting to High Hrothgar this episode. So help me.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day.
Hail, Sarah. I couldn't help but overhear.
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
Anything you can tell me about this place?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thuum, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
Really? So this... Thuum? Is a powerful magic. What type of deliveries do you make to High Hrothgar?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
Yes. I imagine it's hard to hunt from way up there. And in return...
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
Are there... Between you and I, Nord, are there truly 7,000 steps? I mean, there's no way, right? Really? Okay. Well, I'm certainly not going to sit here and count. Listen, I am on the way there. I suppose I can do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you.
Yeah, yes.
Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Great.
Be careful up there.
Oh, ciao. 7,000 steps. I hope you're all well rested. Come on. Emblem 1. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all of Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Before the birth of men, all of Mundus, truly. I feel like I would have read about that. No, it finally happened. It's been a while since I crashed. And so our ascent up the 7,000 steps begins. Climbing what I believe to be the tallest mountain in all of Tamriel. The throat of the world. Upon which Kine was said to have created the Nords by breathing onto its peak. Not a brigand. A pilgrim?
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Say, did you hear the Greybeards called Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
And what are you doing up here?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Have you spoken with these monks, these Greybeards? Have you visited them?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Interesting.
Good day.
It seems these Greybeards are very highly regarded in Nordic culture. They live... oh, so detached. And their power is great. And they've summoned me. Emblem 2. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. Oh. It feels incredible. Where is my lizard man? Oh, oh, that was a big hit. Oh. My God. Is it dead? Oh, wow, we are properly high up now. Another emblem. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices. But the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. So in this creation story, dragons were around, and then men were around, and dragons were everywhere. And they had the voice, this Thuum. And they used the Thuum to subjugate men, and men tried to fight back. What are you guys seeing that I'm not? Yes, I heard of that. Though I'm not one to let any laws of the Empire stop me from practicing the magic I wish to practice. Now, if we could just find our hands, or get our hands, sorry, on a tome of levitation, that would be great. Whew. I bet Rodias feels good about altering his physiology with alteration magic to resist frost. I have basically, like, now that I think about it, Rodias is resisting frost about half as well as Nords would. I think that's pretty cool. Wow. That just looks so good. So cinematic. Oh. Another pilgrim.
keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to Hrothgar.
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Tell me, pilgrim. Did you also hear the Greybeards shout out Dovahkiin? You know what that means?
I was just outside Ivarstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
I suppose that man in the King's Court did mention this happened back when Tiber Septum. What are you doing? Praying?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
I see.
Good day.
Excuse me. Kine called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. The dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. Parthenax. Kine is the Nordic name for Kinnereth. And she's important in the pantheon, being the mother of all Nords. Who is this Parthenax? Men learned to use the voice. So there was a time when the practice of the Thuum was more widespread. They used it.
Damn it. It's snowing again.
Well, I don't know how to break it to you, Salazar. You'll have to get used to that. Speaking out of character here, yes. So in Morrowind, the book Children of the Sky made it seem like the Thuum, the voice, was way more widespread and more central to Nords themselves than anything to do with dragons. God, I am just awestruck, man. The mountains look so good. This climb has been really... Just look at the scale of this, you know? I bet you in VR this climb is something else. Although I have played Skyrim VR, and believe it or not, it was actually less immersive. It's harder to kind of lose yourself in the game in VR, I feel. Because you're very aware that you're like standing up, you know, in your room. I don't know. For me it was actually way harder to get immersed. In virtual reality than it is just playing a list like this.
You're not much of a warrior, are you? We could remedy that at some point if you'd like. It has me somewhat concerned.
Much of a... Perhaps we should spar. Perhaps we should clash steel a bit and see what your opinion is of my abilities as a warrior afterwards. You are getting on my nerves, Lydia. Men prevailed, shouting Alduin out of this world, proving for all that their voice too was strong, although their sacrifices were manyfold. Another name I don't recognize, Alduin. Alduin. Parthenax. Similar naming structure.
You're still learning a lot about fighting and traveling, aren't you? Don't worry, I'll help you along the way.
Yeah. Salazar, so you think I can, like... There are other housecarls, perhaps. This one, I don't know. I don't think she's matching our tempo, personally. How much farther? Where is this monastery? The steps continue on. But we must be getting closer. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. Yes, I believe that is why Skyrim is called the Old Kingdom. It was an empire of man. The Nords even claimed parts of Morrowind. And I believe Cyrodiil and Iraq.
Do you have any snowberries? I might brew myself a resist frost potion.
Sucks to be you, lizard man. No, I'm sorry, Sensas. I don't have any snowberries. I have some ice wraith essence, which I believe is also used in resist frost. Okay. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Yes. There was much fighting between the Nords and the, well, when we were Chimer. Jürgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation. Don't know who the fuck that is. To understand how strong voices could fail. There is something so... I understand what Balgraf was saying. We are very detached from the world below. What a way to live. They might not even know that a civil war rages, and that dragons have returned to this land. Jürgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jürgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. So this Jürgen fellow, he must be one of the Greybeards, a founder perhaps. The founder. Though, the battle, Red Mountain, he is most assuredly dead. He's very dead. I doubt we'll meet him personally. And there it is. The monastery. A stone fortification built at the highest point in Tamriel. These Greybeards. Ah. Well met, kindred spirits. No. But he could shout. And I can shout. He was Dragonborn, and now they call me Dragonborn. Even if they wanted it, I don't really see myself as the Emperor kind. Though part of me, the prideful part, does flirt with the idea of marching into the Ruby Throne and saying, hey. No, you're right, they wouldn't care. For years, all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim. Stripling then was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. So he too was Dovahkiin. Wow. Ironic. It is ironic. The same empire that turned its back on Morrowind during the Oblivion Crisis. The invasion of the Daedric Prince of Hope.
Finally here.
Yes.
Hope they have a warm fire and some food waiting for us. Perhaps even a bed to rest in.
My feet are killing me. Where is this fucking bag that they want. Ah, here. Wow.
I don't think I'm ever going to get used to all this snowing.
I think the day will come. Finally. After a long journey west in a steep mountain climb, Radius Skarethi of House Skarethi has made it to the steps of High Hrothgar.
Argonians also have a variety in
God
terms of
damn
appearance.
it!
In the heart of
Celsus!
Blackmarsh are the Patru, who are small and look like toads, and the Sarpa, who have wings. Both of these are much closer to the Hiss than most Argonians, metaphorically and literally.
You're just gonna drop the fact that there are winged Argonians on me? How am I supposed to focus on anything that's going on in there when that thought is crowding my mind? They fly now.